Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Scared the Bear, and I'm back at you guys again with a brand new video. In today's video, I'm hopping on the Reddit, checking out a subreddit today. What we're going to be looking at is the ShowerThoughts subreddit, so check that out on Reddit if you want to check it out. So I'm just going to be scrolling through, kind of reading through some posts, seeing what they have to offer, checking out some really deep shower thoughts. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, tree houses are trees carrying their dead friend. No, that's not necessarily true. You can make a tree house out of something other than wood. Spotify can easily rickroll people by placing the Rick Astley song in randomly generated playlists. They could do that. They're sneaky devils for that. They could totally do that. I don't know. I'm afraid now. I'm gonna start listening to Spotify and then just all of a sudden get rickrolled. I'm not gonna know what to do. It is socially acceptable to hide feelings. Pretend to be somebody you're not. Lie and hurt other people. Yet it is not acceptable to be honest, express emotion, and be yourself and be kind to others. I wouldn't say it's not acceptable, it's just not as common. You don't see it as often, I guess. That's how I would say it mostly. I can see both ways though, really. Normally you see more people hiding stuff and lying and hurting people. Math is the only language that's discovered rather than invented. If you're ever having a bad day, just remember someone from your hometown is still trying to become a rapper. Oh shoot. I don't have much room to talk though, because I'm the one trying to be a YouTuber, so hey. I mean, it works out. Same idea. Superheroes with impenetrable skin can't get tattoos or piercings. Huh, yeah, that does make sense. But I don't see why, if you're a superhero, I don't see why you'd want either one of those things, because you've got like literal superpowers. I wouldn't. If I was a superhero with impenetrable skin, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, screw that, I'll just go run into stuff. Autocorrect does not correct you when you type in caps because it thinks you're angry, and it does not want to make you even more angry. I've heard this a lot. I think this is legit 100% because I've tried it. I've even tried it, and it on either device, Android or Apple, it literally does this. It's 100% facts. So like if you're just typing really fast and really mad, it's not gonna do anything because it knows you're upset. Or even if you're just really excited, like it's like, yeah, just let them do the thing. If you notice Gordon Ramsay dining in the same restaurant as you, the food is going to be either amazing or terrible. Well, really, it doesn't even matter if he's there. That's how it's going to be anyway. Like, it'll be either really good or really bad most of the time. If police had mind-reading technology, there would probably be a huge number of false confessions given the number of disturbing thoughts the average person has. That's pretty good. Like, seriously, if they could just hear you thinking and you just thinking something random off the top of your head, that'd be horrible. Oh my gosh. If Earth had a perfect climate for humans, we'd be roaming naked and nobody would care about their nudes being leaked. I mean, yeah, true. Makes sense. Every surgery in the Lego universe is plastic surgery. That's pretty wild. Although if you really need a surgery, they just replace that piece. We are insanely lucky that our digestive system is so quiet. Dude, that's facts. Like, imagine just it doing everything, and just it would be like, imagine how if it was as loud as it could be. Oh my god, that'd be insane. Leaving the school or office earlier feels a bit more exciting than taking the day off. Honestly, it really does. Like, if you leave school earlier, like, haha, even though I'm sick, it's okay because I get to go home in the middle of the day. It's all good. But like, if you just have the day off, it's like, yeah, well, I slept half the day, so now what? It'd be just like the same time I got off school early anyway. Birds probably do more people watching than people do bird watching. I wonder what the ratio of birds to humans is. The ratio of birds to humans is about 40 to 60 birds per person. Wow, there's a lot of birds. Oh my gosh. So for me, there is 60 birds, about 40 to 60 birds. That's wild. Jeez. You only get asked if you're a computer by a computer. Oh my god. No human ever asks you, hey, are you a computer? Are you a computer? Let me know in the comments, are you a computer? Dogs probably have better mental health than their owners. Yeah, that makes sense. People that need dogs to help their mental health, but also like doggos get sad when their owners leave them for a long amount of time, so that could have an effect, I would think. If you saw someone doing an uncommon exercise at the gym, depending on their physique, you would either think they're an idiot or doing some advanced level shit. Yeah, but like, a lot of weird looking exercises, you could probably just tell, even if you're not an expert, just by looking at it, like, that just doesn't look right. If you eat Pez and throw up, you are a Pez dispenser. Yes, you probably used the dispenser too many times in order to do that. There is no modifier for medium. There is no extra, super, or very medium. Dude, honestly, I think about this all the time. Like, imagine like the t-shirts, for example. If you had like medium t-shirts, generally, like, they fit really good like on the upper half of your torso, but on the bottom half, they're either not long enough or they're just tight or weird. Imagine if there was an extra medium instead of an extra large. It was the size of a medium but length of a large. Like, would that not be the best thing ever? The end of the world will most likely be the most documented event of all history, but no one will be around after to view it. Now that right there is like shower thought definition. But like, there's gonna be like, if it did end and everybody documented it, They'd have to document it in such a way to where anything that civilized the Earth after, if it did happen at all, like if there was any civilization after, then they'd be able to view it. But they'd have to become advanced enough to be able to learn how to view that kind of thing. It's not the volume of dirty dishes that is upsetting. It is the surface area. Yes, that is honestly, dude, that's legit. Like seriously, like like I would much rather wash 100 plates than 2 pieces of Tupperware, because it's like get in every little tiny crevice, and it's just like. If you put a tea bag in the ocean, the entire ocean becomes your tea. I think they tried that once. I don't think it worked out too well. Oxygen has a smell, but we can't perceive it because we inhale very often. Nice. There is a very good chance that the aggressive guy you talked to on the internet was a 19-year-old loser living in his mom's basement, and there's also a very good chance that the nice and reasonable guy you talked to was a 6-foot-tall beast of a man who was going to the gym since birth. Alright. The Lego people, minifigures, live in a world made with the same materials of their body. Imagine if the entire Earth was just made of like human flesh and meat and stuff. That would be the weirdest thing. Like walking around on the ground would be absolutely disgusting. Humans can't imagine colors, only remember the ones they've already seen. Well, I've seen something kind of like that before. It's like you can't come up with a new color because it's all just variants of different colors. Like there's like the red, and you can't come up with a new type of red because it exists. It's just a tiny tweak of that color adding or taking away some other part. Saying you were at the pub instead of a bar makes it sound more socially acceptable. Honestly, a pub sounds more fun to me, honestly. I don't even know. I've never been to either one, but I feel like a pub would just be more fun in general. Someday you'll meet that amazing person that just gets you. And they won't text you back either. If you lose one leg, your body mass index goes way down. If you lose both legs, your body mass index goes back up. In 1,000 years, someone will dig up your body and classify it as ancient remains. It's kind of ridiculous to claim that you understand how the massive universe works for sure and what can exist just using the 1.5 kilogram neutral mesh inside your skull. But there's so much going on inside that bit of a mesh. Like, there's so much going on inside that you just cannot comprehend. And you only use like 10% of it. Imagine if you use 100% of it. That'd be insane. No matter what age you are, you will still burst some bubbles in the bubble wrap. That is facts. Bubble wrap is a timeless tradition. Also, I think I saw something that said they were going to design it new to where you couldn't actually pop the bubbles. And I was like, dude, what? Why? That's stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. There needs to be a feature in movies to adjust the volume of vocals, music, and sound effects, much like video games have. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. Because sometimes the music in movies is really, really loud. And if you could turn it down just to where you can hear the audio, like the dialogue specifically, that would be amazing. Just imagine how much more of a crisp viewing experience you could have if you could adjust that custom to your hearing abilities or your visual or whatever. The amount of views on Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up probably consists of 50% Rick rolls. Dude, honestly, people be getting trolled by that a lot. Seeing someone put up a poster about something makes you much more intrigued than if the poster was just sitting there. Yeah, because they'd be like, what are you doing? Put up a poster. What's the poster? This. Oh. And then you just go on crazy about it, just talk about it all the time. Mr. Beast fans save more on honey. Guys, one of the most toxic type of people are the ones who refuse to see things from a different perspective. That is fact. If you do not want to see it from the other side, you really just don't want to learn. You just don't care enough to see the whole thing. And it's like, dude, if you don't care enough to see from the other side genuinely, then don't even worry about it, because you're not going to get the full experience or the full effect. You and your best friend won't be able to attend each other's funeral. Bruh, that's sad. When humans go extinct, the next intelligent life form might think that graffitis are cave paintings. Dude! What if the cave paintings actually were graffiti? Imagine if they weren't supposed to write on the walls of the cave, but they did it anyway, and that's how you could tell about what they were doing, the culture and stuff. 10 years ago, it was self-absorbed and narcissistic to put a selfie on the internet. Now it's called making bank. One day off from work feels like the 15-minute break, and 2 feels like a 30-minute lunch. Honestly, no. One day off from, that's true about the whole thing, that thing, but a 30-minute lunch feels like a 2-minute catnap kind of thing. It just seems like it goes by so fast. People who have never had a nosebleed would probably assume that they are painful. Honestly, yeah, but sometimes they can be painful depending on how you get it. That's pretty good. You know you reached fluency in English as a non-native speaker when you mix there, and there. That's honestly, even English-speaking people have trouble with that, which is really annoying. Just because if they spell it and you know what they mean because the context around it, but they have it incorrect, which is it just makes you want to pull your hair out, because if you know, then it's you can't properly see it incorrectly. So annoying. Everything molts or sheds its skin in some way. Some just do it all at once and others bit by bit. That's crazy because like imagine, you know how like snakes just shed their entire thing? Imagine if humans did that. Instead of like little pieces, it would be like a whole entire human shaped shell of like dry, crunchy skin. And you just like throw it away or something. That'd be so weird. Small towns put their schools right on the busiest highway in order to generate revenue from speeding tickets. I wonder if that's actually true. We could fight clickbait with clickbait. If a high enough percentage of clickbait headlines link to sites that utterly berate the clicker for falling for clickbait, people might learn to distrust them more swiftly. Or you could just be honest in your title and not clickbait people. But then you wouldn't get as many clicks, but I guess it's the point of clickbait, but you know, whatever. Every night, we relearn how to fall asleep by forgetting how to stay awake. Stay woke, my friends. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. But without further ado, this has been Garrett the Bear. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys again next time.